Well, you know, they say the economy is all psychology. People feel good, they buy stuff. People don't feel good, they don't buy stuff. So what does it say when small businesses start cutting back their borrowing? What if it's not the banks pulling back the rug? It's their customers. It's small businesses. Then what? Then you've got problems, and Gulf Coast Bank's CEO, Joe Perri, says he's seen the numbers for himself and confirms that if this trend holds, this recovery's got problems. It would, right? Tell us what you're seeing.
Absolutely, Neil. We're down approximately 20% in loan demand.
Is that because you cutting back or them not?
Banks aren't cutting back at all. We have plenty of money to lend out. The problem is our customers, the small businessman, is so skittish and afraid to borrow. What he's looking at interest rates fluctuating up and down. A lot of uncertainty there. He's looking at the government. He's looking at Obamacare, the problems with Obamacare where the government didn't come across like they said they were going to. Then they're looking in January where we're going to have the same problems with potential government shutdowns that we just had.
Well, how could that affect someone who runs, let's say, a bakery in St. Louis?
Oh, very simply is they're very concerned about their customer, their people coming in, and which is how they make money. So if they grow and they borrow money, use that, expand, and then there's no demand for their products.
Okay, just want to be clear. So you're saying that they see things through the prism of their customers' potential fears.
Absolutely.
So if they see a potential shutdown or this Obamacare rollout looking as bad as it is, they'd rather be guarded, right?
Absolutely, and it's the same way.
But you're saying their business is actually, ironically, improving.
The business is improving.
So wouldn't it compel you to keep building?
They're so skittish and afraid because they're looking mostly into January and saying, well, what happens if the government shutdown comes and it lasts 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Well, then let me ask you, how good a barometer is this for you? When you see this kind of stuff happen, and you know this better than anyone I know, what does it tell you?
Very simply, it tells me there's no leadership in terms of where we're going, giving small business a chance to expand and grow and feel good about what's going on.
But in other words, if you see a cutback in businesses and how much they want to take out in loans, does it correlate down the road with a cutback in economic activity?
Oh, absolutely. Look, if I can't lend money to these businesses, they can't grow, how are we going to create jobs? It all boils down to having these businesses borrow money, grow, pay you back, and create jobs.
And they're obviously not expressing enough confidence or optimism.
Absolutely.
So they're guarded, and as a result, the growth is limited.
Yeah, and you know, community banks, we're in the trenches. We keep our fingers on the pulse of what's going on. And over the past few months, we were doing well in August, and I had predicted this was going to happen because of the uncertainty, and we get our information from talking to our customers. They're the ones that give us the information, just like they get information from their customers.
Very interesting. And you've been eerily right. I hope on this you're wrong, but
so do I.
I wouldn't bet against you. Joseph, thank you very, very much. In the meantime,